Once DT was safely settled into her spot on dry land, we moved a few bits and bobs into our new home for the week. The boatyard have a basic apartment that is available for rent. We decided to take advantage. The weather was forecast to be cold and wet, and having a base away from the boat and all the dust and clutter proved to be a great idea, even if it was like stepping back to the 1970s. It's a wild and woolly day on the Hardstand. What have you been up to, Robbo?
Oh.
Apart from trying to stay dry in the engine bay.
Had a busy day. The mechanics have been on the boat, and we've just done full oil change of the sail drives and the main engines. So we've had a leaky sump since we had the boat, and they found a problem there, so that's good. New washers on all of that means we'll get less oil leaks. And they've taken the props apart and they're sandblasting them back at the shop at the moment, so that we can have them put back on the boat. They've got a rebuild kit for a spare raw water pump that they're doing as well. That's happened, and then we've had the stainless guys on the boat as well. So they've measured up, they've taken bits away, they're working on all of that. And
not been a bad first morning on the Hardstand.
No, and then
the weather.
This afternoon, hopefully if the weather clears up, I'll be changing all the diesel filters and the fuel filters on the engines.
You're doing engine stuff?
Yeah, we have the mechanics on board, but I've done all the oil filters, fuel filters on that side, and I'm just in the middle of doing this one. Air filters, realised that they needed replacing. That's all horrible and black, but the new one is not, so all the engines have not been getting enough air, which may be why they haven't been running particularly well. Okay, so this is the area I'm working on, the air filter. It's a pre-moulded piece from Volvo, so it's fully replaceable. Here is the new unit that I'm going to replace, and if you have a look, there's the new filter in there. It's a shame it's a one-piece kit that you've got to spend quite a bit of money on instead of just getting new filters, but that's as may be. So I've already undone all the bits obviously on here, and this is actually what I saw the other day. That's what the current air filter looks like, which is why I'm replacing it. So this is after 1800 hours of use. It's pretty clogged up, so we're expecting a fairly nice improvement. Hoping, if you see that one's clogged up so much it's actually bent over, so I will be replacing that now. Okay, so I'm halfway through doing our filter change on our diesel filters. This has actually been on our engine for 200 hours, which is probably a little bit longer than normal. Normally it's about 100, but seems to have gone okay with no ill effects. So the filters themselves look pretty clean. The bowl itself, just looking at the bottom of that, there is a little bit of sediment that has come through the tanks on that, and this is actually what was in the bottom of the bowl. So there's also a little bit of grit in there, nothing too bad. And I'm going to actually replace it with a equivalent filter, but it comes with a full set of seals, which I'll be replacing all of them, all 5 of them, and then a new filter as well will be going on here shortly. So this is a fuel filter that I've just taken out, so it comes covered. We've got some in there that haven't been covered, and you end up with rusting in here, which is never good. But this is just a paper filter, and then on the rubber here you just grab a dab of diesel, and just wet it all up so it's got a bit more of a seal. And once you've done that, you just pop under here and do it up hand tight.
Up the mast then, darling?
Yes.
What are you going to do at the top?
Change 2 light bulbs, swap an aerial, and replace a block.
Awesome.
A trifecta.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm putting the CAV filter back together. So there's 5 O-rings that come with it, and they all have to be replaced. Some people don't, but we have been told that it is a really good idea to do that. So there's 2 filters, one goes in the bottom of here, one comes in the top of here, both with little red marks, and these I'm just going to put in a little bit of diesel just to lubricate them, and then they're going to go in, and then the other 2 filters go in the top of the filter itself, so this little one and this one.
Do you mean the other 2 O-rings?
The other 2 O-rings, yeah, they go in the filter that's already down there, and then this little small one goes in the drain plug that then goes into the bottom of this. So that'll screw in there, and then I can go and put it all back together, prime it and fill it.
Jerry is here. He is the rigger, and he's basically going to check all of our rigging this morning, make sure everything is good, tensioned as it should be, and all in place. You don't normally do this, it's normally my job. Will you be okay?
I do. We get a GoPro camera.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll film the whole lot, just for the insurance. just so we can prove it wasn't our fault.
Yeah. All right. Okay, GoPro.
Don't forget to wave when you're at the top now. So what was that, Jerry? Nothing too major.
So far. Cut.
Yeah. And then he unfurls a list. See that? 2 sides.
And then,
yeah, 2 sides that is.
I've written in this book while
One of our very best friends, Shazza, came up from Auckland to have lunch with us and to catch up on the gossip. We took full advantage of her awesome truck and used it to get some of our bulkier new purchases from the store in town back to the boatyard.
Okay, well today I am cleaning up our sail drive legs. So we've already got some jigs on here which I'll take off just for doing the work, and then it doesn't look too bad, but we're basically going to sand this back down completely to aluminium so that it gets a good key for the antifoul that we're planning on putting on. These have just been sandblasted and cleaned up by the mechanics. They are waiting to be prop speeded. We've already cleaned up and sanded this all back and got it re-keyed up, and there's some zinc antifoul back on these sail drive legs, new zinc anodes put on, and these should be prop speeded later today, hopefully. So welcome to the Double Trouble port engine bay, and this is one of our D130 engines. This has had a bit of care and attention this week on the hardstand. We've done a full sail drive leg oil change, replaced the air filter. These are all the injectors. They've been taken out and cleaned up off-site and put back in. We've got the diesel filter have both been changed, oil filters down the bottom, changed all the oil out, fan belts. We actually ran this up on the hardstand yesterday just by putting a little bit of water into the raw water intake, and gave it a bit of an engine test, and it is running sweet.
Can you just release that a little bit? Yep. Yeah.
Busy, what are you up to?
We've just had this area repaired while we were here. So I am just cleaning this up, and then I'm going to glue this back on.
I like the smell of acetone first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
So this is the state of play Saturday morning. Doesn't look any better. We've started to bring over our stocks that were delivered the other day. So it's going to be fun getting all this lot away, but for the moment at least it's on the boat. We took out our anchor chain for two reasons. The first was to top and tail the chain. Being a catamaran, we can get into quite shallow anchorages, and a lot of the time we'll only use about 40 metres of the chain. Topping and tailing ensures that the end that normally sits in the locker will now be the end that goes into the sea. This will probably ensure even wear. The second reason was to mark the chain. We've used paint previously, but we found that this wears off quickly. This time we opted for coloured nylon rope, threaded through the links every 10 metres. This stays solidly in place. Some folks use plastic markers, but they break and fall out, and the last thing the ocean needs is more plastic. What are you looking at there, Roberty Boberty?
Oh, just our anchor roller has got a nice, you can see there,
Oh yeah.
that groove. So
Maybe see if we can get a new one of those, eh?
we'll get it.
So we're cleaning the anchor locker. And one of the issues we've got is from about here to here, it fills up with water because the hole's too high. So the easiest way to fix it, well, the issue is that then the chain just sits in water. So the easiest thing to do is take a tile and cut that down so that the chain will sit on here and not sit in the water. That's the plan.
Genius, darling, genius.
Out the way so you can see.
Ta-da!
Something like that.
That's a down movement?
Kind of.
Oh, I see. Hey you.
Hi.
Saturday night. 8:15.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going to bed.
It's been a busy week.
It's rock and roll at this end.
It is. But yeah, we've
How's it been?
we haven't stopped, to be honest, but it's been good. All the engines are serviced. Give them a bit of a sea trial when we go in the water. Did all the anchor work today, which was great. Got that all marked up. And tomorrow we're just doing a couple more important jobs that we need to do while we're out of the water, and then we'll be in the marina next week, finishing off and cleaning the boat.
Are you pleased with how the week's gone though?
Yeah, look, I think for what we wanted to get done, we've got that done. Plus a whole load of other things, rig checks and various other bits and pieces. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a good week.
And kudos to you because you've worked your little butt off this week.
Well, you have to on the hard stand. You just have to get your head down and get on with it. So
Sunday night. And we're back on board.
yay!
DT. Yay, we're still on the hard stand.
Another busy day.
We're going back in the water. What time in the morning now?
Between 7 and 8. We're not
So
sure.
we thought we needed to move out of the little flat we had, so we've done that and we're back on board, and I can't wait to get back into our comfy bed tonight. The flat's been good though, hasn't it?
Yeah. Glad we did that. It's been helpful. And it means we've got more done on the boat, I suppose. And we haven't trashed the boat too much, but giving it a good clean down today just to get rid of all the boatyard dust.
What do you think?
Have you got the meter running on the taxi there?
Very good. It's a nice idea, I should put that.
With DT safely back in the water, we made our way upstream to the Town Basin Marina, where we would spend the next few days reprovisioning and getting ready to welcome my parents on board. I've just stopped laughing because Rob just opened the
Very highly
drone
sprung.
landing pad and nearly took his eye out, and I've just calmed down.
This is to stop sand spraying up, obviously.
But now he's trying to put it away.
I've even had to look at the instructions.
RTFM, that never happens. Oh, there could be hours of fun with this. He's gonna lose his other eye in a minute. Oh, Danny's gonna love this.
It's meant to go. So you do that.
Oh.
Oh no, that's good. That works.
That's good. No, that's a good
that's
thing
meant to do
apparently.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, you can imagine. Watch his eyes. Any minute now. Ping it again. It goes again. Oh dear.
Right.
Are you going to fold it up
I
or?
don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm nearly out of battery.
It's meant to fit in here.
Babe, it's not folded up right. Babe, it's not folded up right. It's so not folded up right. You twist, you just twist.
Yeah.
You figure eight it. Figure eight, that's how to figure eight. Oh man, Danny's gonna wet himself when he sees this. I'm assuming it's... Oh. It's like watching Paul Daniels.
I don't really know what I'm doing here.
I'm so nearly out of battery.
That's a shame. It isn't really going into a circle.
No, it's not, is it? Because you're not doing it right. Would you like me to show you what to do? Oh, now it's changed colour. It is magic. Right.
I might just snap stuff like this, eh? There we go. Just put it on the wall.